Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Scorpio October 2020. It's valid for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars, especially if you want to look more into the love department for Venus and Mars. I use Western astrology and I use a couple of tarot decks and an oracle deck. I will list everything in the description box below. You find all the information that you need in the description box below. My social media channels, my web shop, information for personal readings, and my PayPal if you want to donate, as well as my Amazon wishlist if you want to send me a deck. Please, 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 if you send me a card deck, add your email address so I can send you your free reading that you get when you donate a deck to this channel. Okay, so let's get started, dear Scorpio. I do have some astrology dates here. We start the month with a full moon in Aries, which is exciting. I will do a full moon reading. Please tune in. It's in German though, so yeah, that might be not so valid for the English speaking audience, but yeah, maybe you are also a German speaker. So I do full moon and new moon readings live online on YouTube, and we start the month with full moon. We have two full moons this month, which is pretty exciting. We have a full moon in Taurus also on the 31st of October. So we start and end the month with two full moons, and I think that's beautiful. That's called a blue moon. So the full moon in Taurus, end of the month, is a blue moon. We have a new moon in Libra on the 16th, which is exciting because it's my birthday. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, Libra season. You know what's happening, I guess, if you are into astrology. So yeah, it's about beauty, it's about feeling good, it's about art, it's about sensuality, it's also about love, it's about money, because Venus is a money planet. But it is in general about relationship. Libra is the relationship sign, so now we can find more common ground. Although Mercury is going retrograde in Libra on the 9th, so that's a little bit of an annoying thing, but you know, Mercury retrograde happens all the time, so don't get too down on it. But yeah, astrologically speaking, a lot of things happening this month, and I cannot get into everything, but end of the month you will have the great energy of the sun in your sign. So on the 22nd, sun comes into your sign. Wow, okay, we're starting strong here, Scorpio. Wow, okay, I love it. Sun is coming into your sign, and also we have, I think, Venus coming into yours. No, Venus is in Virgo, but Venus is going into your sign. No, it's not happening right now, but yeah, sun coming into your sign, and I think the 31st will be interesting for you because there is a sun in Scorpio opposition with Uranus in Taurus, so there might be something interesting happening in your life, which this will be an interesting date in general because it's Halloween, it's a full moon, it's the sun in Scorpio opposing Uranus in Taurus, so things might happen out of nowhere. So that is a date where you might make sure that you are prepared for surprises. And also the Mercury retrograde is coming into your sign as well, moving into your sign, because it's going back and forth, and it will be there eventually. So yeah, a lot of stuff happening astrologically, but let's look at the cards. We have the Justice card as the energy we're moving out of. So yeah, Libra energy. So you're moving out of Libra energy. We're in, I mean, collectively in this month, we're moving into and out of Libra energy. But in general, Libra talks about objective judgment, being fair, being clear, being being able to see things from different perspectives and find a conclusion, find a clear line forward. Libra is the judge. Libra is also an air sign that is detaching itself from emotional decisions. Ideally, even though it's a relationship sign, and that's so smart, you know, because it's basically how relationships on long term are designed. You cannot just you know, act out of emotions and make decisions out of emotions. You need to find a balance. So yeah, Libra is all about balance. Libra is all about also art and beauty and the intellectual realm also in a way. So really going into those places intellectually and making decisions. I think you might have had a month of seeing things from a very maybe detached, emotionally detached perspective. Also, it's about of course the justice system, so maybe there's a situation there that you have to balance. In this card, it's a very fiery card. It is very it has all this green and red there, so I feel like it's a very fiery card. And it has the vulture, so it's really a very down to the ground energy, I think. So yeah, trying to balance things out, coming into moment of conclusion really with the universe here. We have the universe. So I think you reached a point where now, like, okay, I do see how I can step into this new realm, how I can step into this new level of experiencing, of living life really, because the World card, I mean, that is Major Arcana, last card of the cycle. So it's completing a journey. It's really coming towards a point, a new portal that really transfers you in a new level. And I always like to say, this is not the bad guy in a video game, you know, it's ending the game. It's not the bad guy in a Super Mario Bros. Game in the 3rd world or something, or in the 6th level or the 8th level. This is finishing a game and starting a completely new game. This is finishing the book. This is not finishing a chapter. This is finishing a book. And with the World card, we should be actually in a very light energy, in a very in a free energy. It's really understanding the concept of the cosmos and letting go and expanding at the same time, and going into the unknown in a way, but in a very positive way. It's not a heavy energy. It's going into the unknown, but it's very exciting. It's going into imagination. It's going into the new possibilities that are not even so clear yet. Now it's more like really finding the pleasure in this transit. It's really a transit into a new world, from an old world into a new world. And the Princess of Cups already tells or already suspects this change. The princesses always come with earth energy. That means they manifest the energy into the worldly realm. And this is Cups energy. This is emotional energy. This is feelings. This is about love. This is about emotions. This is about feeling fulfilled. This is about feeling good or feeling bad, or being in the spectrum of emotions and feelings. So here is a change coming. The princess is also the pages in the other deck. So the princess brings change, brings actual change, brings things into the worldly realm, manifests things. And it's a chance. It's a chance. The princesses are a chance to really walk into a new direction, to open yourself up for learning when it comes to an emotional change, and open yourself up for new possibilities and for growth, for emotional growth. It's something that is at the very beginning and the end at the same time. So it's very much a world card energy, because the princesses are the last card in the court cards. So they bring the earth energy in, and they're also kind of like the tense, you know, of the element. But at the same time, they start something new. So it's an ending and a beginning. And we have that with the world card very much in very positive direction. We do have a second princess here, and this is, and wow, the Fool card. Wow. Okay. So yeah, Fool card and the world card, or the universe card in this deck. I love this Fool card. I'm happy it came out. It's such a beautiful card. They really speak of stepping into this new realm, and the princesses as well, and it's earth. So we have this new realm. It's not just in your mind, it's very real. It's very real, dear Scorpio. Okay. And it might be about committing to an idea, to a new path. And it's intense because it's really 2 major arcana here. And it came with seeing things clear and really detaching yourself from emotional bondage, burden, with the Justice card, and being very analytical about a situation. So good job. Okay, let's see what... Okay. That's the love situation. That's a lot of cards. Anyway, so the underlying love situation here that came out is... I have to sit up straight for this. I think coming out of a situation where you really concentrated on learning how to control your passion, and it might have been difficult in the last couple of weeks, months, what have you, to come to a point where you really can go after what you actually want, where you can really fight for what you actually want, where you knew kind of what you wanted, but it was always hard to follow through when it comes to love. And now you are really setting boundaries, and you're really fighting for what you want. You're really standing your ground. Very, very great. This is a really good transit here for you. Standing your ground and working towards the idea of a stable feeling within yourself that feels grounded, at the same time feels feminine, feels like it can draw energy in, feels creative, feels strong, feels soft but strong at the same time. That's the Empress. I think there's still work to do, and you're now learning to set those boundaries, to be able to stand in this energy, and to be able also to walk away from things or from people or from situations that are not enough, with the 8 of Cups. The underlying energy is the Hermit in reverse. We're coming out of Virgo season, so maybe it's something where Virgo season needed to happen to be able to come to this place of fruition. There's still, I think this is now waking of warrior energy within you. The princesses for me are also about warrior energy. And about strong, young, feminine energy. Really fighting for yourself, and your own stability, and fighting for what you know that you need to be happy, to be fulfilled. Because they came out a little wobbly and not upright and not reversed. So when I see cards coming out like this, then it's like you're in the process of manifesting this energy for you, or of making this energy work from you, the Empress energy. And the Empress doesn't stick around for something that is not enough. She just doesn't. So this is probably what you are trying to change with, and what will change for you also with the Princess of Cups. All right, I'm gonna draw, no, first I'm gonna draw an oracle card, then some charms. So yeah, let me know in the comments if this resonates with you, and like this video if you enjoy this, or if it's helpful. I would like to think that my videos are practical, and I'm trying to be really helpful and giving more practical advice, how you can work on yourself. Totally Bananas. What a funny card. I love this deck. I love this card. This is the secret Dakini Oracle. I'm listing it in the comments below, in the description below. Okay, totally bananas. Well, this might feel totally bananas for you, because the World card sometimes feels like, what the hell is going on? You know, what is this? I feel like I'm in a completely different galaxy and reality and realm. Yeah, this is okay though. No, let's look at this. Because that's just release, and that's so funny. See here, it says totally bananas, the path of psychic release, freed latent energies and unconscious fantasy. Well, okay, and unconscious fantasy, the ridiculous in all things. And often these karmic cards, like the World card or the Wheel of Fortune, they're often they have a lot of humor within them, because then you're like, what if this is how life works? Why did I even stress out at some point ever? You know, it brings this absurdity of life into our circle of perception. So that's often when the World card comes, it's like, oh wow, now I can see that everything is possible, and I can just let go and release and move forward. And I can do all these things, because that's the next thing that is happening, is the Fool, where you start imagining that everything is really possible, and now you're already feeling this coming towards you, and it's very beautiful. Okay, charms. Let's begin. Okay. Yeah, you're seeing things much clearer, Tiger's Eye. Showing yourself and working with your memory, with strong memory. We have a lucky charm here, like literally the lucky charm. This is Jupiter, this is my lucky charm. But of course it can also talk about fantasies, because this is a toxic mushroom, so it can intoxicate you. And but I see it as a lucky charm, and I see it as an intoxicating thing that was working for you for your best interest. So it has a very sexual connotation also for me. So what you thought in the past that you cannot really control is now coming to a much clearer, or you found the clearness of it, because with the smoky quartz, that for me is very much about detaching from toxic behaviors or toxic substances. So it can be really like in your subconscious, like this very intoxicating fantasies that are there, that really can have too much power over you, but you balanced out those energies and detached and you're standing your ground now, being very wise about it, having the knowledge that you need. That's the elephant for me. And also going forward authentically and showing, now seeing and showing yourself is what I see here with these two gemstones. Did I miss anything? Stand your ground when people try to put words into your mouth or question your memory, especially with the Six of Wands in combination with this elephant. Stand your ground. You know what you saw, you know what you did, you know what the other person did. Don't let them, you know, gaslight you, or don't let them try to push the boundaries when it comes to your perception or your memory. You're seeing things very clearly and from different perspectives. It's not that you don't see their perspective. It's more, well, but this is what happened and this is the truth. You know, the perspective is one thing, but the actual things that were said and done is the other thing, and you cannot bend that reality. You can bend the truth somewhat, but you cannot let people bend your reality right now, Scorpio. So be careful about that. All right, so this was your reading. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I list a lot of links in my description box below for all the information you need. I'm also a musician and an artist. I'm having a sale right now on my website, on my artist website, that I also listed in the description box. Check it out. And I would love you to like and subscribe, because the subscription really helps me, and the like of course also helps these videos be more in the algorithm. So please like the video. I'm really begging, because these days there is so much people out there doing this. I'm doing this for a while now, and YouTube hasn't been the nicest to me for my English algorithm, because I do these German videos. So I'm still trying to get those videos out also in the English speaking realm, and I would very much appreciate your help for that. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.